everybody, it's the Pure Wolf here, and welcome back to Everlasting Summer. Now, if you remember correctly, if I remember correctly, that's actually more likely, considering, I don't know why I always start if you remember correctly, because you guys have a higher chance of remembering correctly than I do, to be honest. If I remember correctly, we had just finished getting out of a prank that Eliza was trying to pull that would make us look like giant perverts. Which, this guy is not, which I give him credit for, at least. There's some guys. Like, everybody knows at least one guy. Or some girls. I don't know. I don't know what people you know. But at least one guy or girl that would be complete perverts in a situation like this. And make things 5 times worse. Anyway. She went into the house, slamming the door. I wasn't angry at Eliza. Really? In the end, I'd expect her to do something like this. Anyway, I got through it without consequences. I was very lucky. Her confusion and embarrassment just made my day. Chuckling, I left Eliza's cabin, which was about to become my death trap. So we're still not going to the bus stop? Or... let's go into the forest. It was obvious Olga Demetrovna and her pioneers have already searched every nook and cranny of the camp. Roamed the length and breadth of it. Probably said that wrong. So probably it's not worth looking for Shurik in the canteen or on the beach. On the beach. Or in the Cybernetics Club. It was his second home. Or maybe even his first. Thus, it might be worth looking around the surrounding forest. I didn't plan to go far into the forest, otherwise it might be me who they'll be searching for tomorrow. I didn't really visit the countryside often. I just stayed in a country house every summer during my childhood. But that was one of those very close to the city. But in this camp, it was possible to find everything I hadn't seen for so long. Overwhelming vegetation, singing birds, fresh air, bears, mountain lions, death. I found a meadow and sat on a stump. Oh, are we gonna see deer? I love deer. I don't know why. I really love deer. Deer are like the best. Have you seen baby deer? Baby deer are the cutest little things ever. Well, not the cutest, but they're one of them. There's also puppies, which are adorable, and kittens, which are adorable. There's some, like, baby little bunnies. Those are cute, too. Actually, pretty much almost all babies are adorable. Just saying. How peaceful this place is. But where in the world is Shurik? Actually, he could have been taken against his will. This camp is so far from normal, so pioneer disappearances should not be all that strange. As intriguing possibility, could it be the work of whichever force sent me here, or is it just some separate local entity's doing? Lost in my own thoughts and hadn't noticed how the grass before me started moving. I looked closely and saw a squirrel. Squirrel. It approached me carefully and stared at my hands. Probably used to getting fed here. Sorry, friend, I don't have anything with me. Of course, the squirrel could not understand me and continued to just sit there waiting for treats. I felt sorry for it because I didn't have even a crumb of bread in my pocket. I realized I am even ashamed to look it in the eyes and decided to move on. That'd be me around an animal. I don't have food, I'm sorry. After some wandering, I came to the washstands. Turns out that he is not in the forest either. At least, not in the surrounding area. And going farther is just frightening. I walked to the washstands, took off my shirt, and started to wipe myself down, because I was all sweaty. Okay, whatever makes you happy, dude. However, it wasn't so easy. I won't be able to get into the wash bowl, and there isn't even a ladle. Suddenly, I hear footsteps behind me. I turned around. Electronik was walking my direction. Looking for Shurik? Yes. You too? Me too. Listen, you know him better. Where could he have gone? I don't have a clue, he answered sadly. Well, I just don't understand why everyone has made such a fuss. During the night, wasn't he in the cabin with you? Then he can't have been gone for too long. I don't know if that just sounds weird to me or if that's actually weird. Never mind. Maybe he went for a walk. You don't know Shurik, said Electronik excitedly. He is fanatically dedicated to his work. This section's a bit rocky on the English, but I'm not going to judge it too much since this is technically not an English game to start off with. So, but it does make it hard for me to read. So I apologize. His life consists of robotics and cybernetics. People like him are one in a million. No, in a billion. His talent is boundless. I look up to him. He is a man of steel. No, simply triumphant, whatever. In that moment, he looked like Hitler, making a speech in front of a crowd of thousands. Headcanon, Electronik is Hitler. Okay. Even his gestures matched. Okay, so what? So what? You don't understand, do you? No. He spends all of it, you see? All of his free time in our club. Oh, so disappearing like that is unusual for him? Of course. Seems like Electronik calmed down. Okay. He looked at me intently. Are you going to wash? Not really. Just rinse off a little. It's hot. Me too. He looked around. I wish there was a bucket or a ladle, something to get more water with. Yeah, I noticed already. Then let's do this. He walked behind washstands and pulled on one of the taps. To my surprise, its end turned up, and rather than pouring into the washbowl, the water splashed up at almost 90 degrees. Huh. You could manage to wash yourself that way. Yeah, you could. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but you know what? I think this is better than the other bitches. And it's probably because I'm a girl. Okay. Meanwhile, Electronik took off his shirt and then squatted so it seemed like he pulled down his shorts. I couldn't really tell because the washstand he was behind concealed him up to his waist. And if this isn't any indication, it's a pretty good waist. I'm okay. Okay. I wasn't prepared for this, okay? I just need a second. Yeah. I'm good. He directed the stream towards himself and started to sing something quietly. Let's clean my chimney sweep for the fun. I stood astonished, not knowing what to do. He seemed to notice it. I'll wash myself and then let you use it. Gosh, I got such a massive chill. Well, you know, I just remembered that I have something to do. Gotta go. Out of all the eccentricities of Electronik, the moment I just saw was one of the weirdest ones. Hey, what's up with you? A cold shower on a hot day is like the best thing ever. No. That won't do. And anyway, I have to go. I put on my shirt quickly and ran back into the forest. I wonder what's got into him. I went for lunch with mixed feelings, with a sense of accomplishment and with a realization of time wasted. The canteen was crowded. I couldn't stay unnoticed. Olga Dmitrievna called me. Semyon, come with us. The camp leader, Slavia, and Electronik were sitting at a 4-seated table. I nodded and went to get my food. This time I had to spend several minutes in the queue. Today's menu didn't really differ from the other day's menus. The dishes looked the same, at least. When I sat at the table and wished bon appetit to everyone, Olga Dmitrievna said, So what are you thinking? About what? We searched for Shurik all around. It's noon and he's nowhere to be found. I took a note of the rhyme, but I didn't want to point it out. Me. We looked all over the camp. I went all around the neighboring forest. Olga Dmitrievna looked at me, and I helped too. We must call the police. Maybe we should wait until the evening? I asked lazily. Maybe he went home. That can't be. Shurik lives thousands of miles away. By train? The nearest station, she paused, is far off. Oh, it's not that long. It's not that far. It's because she paused. Hesitation means that she lied. Oh, we got you. Weird alien lady. Yeah, I'm calling you an alien because your eyes are green. And that green is not natural. It's alien green. You're an alien. Okay. I'm okay. Now it was getting interesting. Tell me about it. Okay. Every time the conversation reached a point concerning ways I could leave Sovanok. I'll just call it that. Whatever. All the camp inhabitants started changing the subject. How far is far? Really far. The camp leader looked at me, indicating with her expression that asking more questions was not advised. Because then she'll eat you because she's an alien. Watch out because it's going to burst out of your chest. So be careful, because you live with her. And yes, so a little alien baby's going to burst out of your chest, and you're going to die. Now that I made my point across, back to this. Okay. So we should go deeper into the forest. Maybe he got lost. Shurik always takes a compass, chimed in Electronik. I wonder what else could be found in his magic vest, assuming he has one? If I were to get lost in the forest, a compass would be no real use. Police. We should call the police in the evening. Not right now, at least. Okay, so you'll do it later. We were all silent. We should be able to find him before evening. We still have time. If he actually got lost, we have no time to lose. We cannot be sure. Then where is he? Where? There was some truth to the camp leader's words. Hiding the whole day just seemed like this. Just like that is suspicious. Why would he do that? Shirk seemed to me to be quite a serious pioneer. Ulyana would have been a better fit for this behavior. So there is a good reason to believe that he was gone. All that can be done has already been done. We'll just have to wait. Slavia, Electronik, and Olga Dmitrievna looked at me sorrowfully, but didn't say a word. I finished my lunch, took the tray back, and left the canteen. It's still the first half of the day. What now? The camp was drifting off for an afternoon nap. Same. I wish. No. I could have taken a nap, but instead I'm recording. Yeah, this is my life. I don't mind all that much. I'm joking. Only Genda stared at me with his glasses. Of course, he was staring somewhere else, but I had a feeling he was constantly watching me. I bet he knows where Shurik is hiding. He just can't say anything. The disappearance of the Cybernetics Club leader made me think. Maybe it's got something to do with my case. Oh, Pioneer? Oh, it's the creepy doctor lady with the 2 different colored eyes. Okay. The nurse stood in front of me. Yes, I can see that. I looked at her curiously. Go and take my place in the infirmary. I have an urgent call. Somebody is injured. Me? Yes, you. Take the keys. Very nice key jingling sound. The nurse threw me the keys and ran away. Why me? Isn't there anyone else in the camp? What exactly should I be doing? What if something happens? What would I do now? I missed my chance to refuse. I stood in front of the door uncertainly. On the one hand, there's nothing to worry about. I'll spend half an hour or so here and she'll be back. But what if someone comes for actual help? With a broken leg or a head injury? I began to worry too much. Actually, I think I'd be kind of... I wouldn't be the best in this situation because I don't have actual training, but I do know some basic things about, like, injuries, like head injuries and stuff, so I could help a little bit. I don't know enough to be able to help that much, but maybe enough to, help until someone that actually knows stuff can get back. I don't know. I know CPR. So if they die, hey, I've never actually had to perform CPR, so I don't know how that would go. But I do know how to do it. I hope there are no injuries more serious than bruises and scratches in this camp. But at the same time, I cannot shake the idea that in a serious situation I would be absolutely useless. I don't even know how to perform CPR. Okay. I was just talking about CPR. Would you look at that? A magazine on the nurse's table caught my attention. A good way to relax, I guess. This is labeled Soviet fashion. Oh, the publication date or month were absent. That's helpful. However, this was not a surprise. There were much stranger things happening here. I didn't know much about about Soviet magazines. Maybe they actually didn't have publication dates on them. Models dressed in old-fashioned clothes stared at me from the glossy pages. Nowadays, nobody would wear such clothes. I smirked. I wonder if Slavia, for example, considered this fashionable. Burn! 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 Okay. There's seriously some people that I know. Well, yeah, I guess that I know them. They dress so bad. Like, what made you think that even remotely looked good? Sort of bad. Like, I'm not gonna get too far into it. It's just, maybe it's because I don't know fashion, because I wear I wear like graphic t-shirts. This is from Big Bang Theory, not sponsored, the TV show. But yeah, I wear like t-shirts, jeans. That is my outfit 9 out of 10 times. So I don't know much about fashion, but this person in particular doesn't have it. Anyway, I can only imagine what would happen if she appeared in my time wearing something like this. Imagine we were walking hand in hand. Walking in hand in hand. I'm wearing my coat with the hood and she is dressed in a lavish dress covered with lace and things. Someone's took this a different way than I thought I would. I thought it was going to be like a sassy, like, she's probably dressed old-fashioned and stuff, but nope. Okay, whatever. Seems like I'm already imagining Slavia in my world. With me. And not only Slavia. This dress better suits Olyana. This cute Seraphim would look good on Eliza. The skirt and cardigan would look nice on Elena. If only they could be real. That's kind of cute, though. Okay. No, I saw them, heard them, could even touch them. But still, they're here, and I simply do not belong in this place. Why? I keep on getting notifications. That's why I keep on, like, glancing back over here. It's like, go away. I don't want to watch your videos right now. Okay. They are still here, but still they are here, and I simply don't belong in this place. It's alien to me. Like Olga! Okay. I'm just waiting for a chance to get out of here. Waiting because nothing is up to me anymore. I sighed, put my head on the table, and fell asleep. You better hope no one needs any help now. Like someone with a head injury. Help, help. Him asleep and doesn't know. Person dies them. Where were you, him? I took a nap. Yeah, a nap. I forgot why I forgot that I was busy doing stuff. I should have stayed awake, but, I'm sorry. I am so irresponsible. Yeah. Jesus Christ, boy. I was woken by the noise of the door opening. Someone died. Lena stood at the door. Yesterday I promised to help her in the infirmary. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this situation. I should have helped Lena instead of going with Eliza. I realize this now. My cheeks became scarlet shortly, and I turned away pretending that I'm busy. The nurse isn't here? Then I'll come back later. I'm substituting for her. Since I am responsible for pioneers' lives, I should do it with full responsibility. Although, in fact, I was just afraid of something bad happening because of me. Any health complaints? I tried to give Lena the most professional smile I could in order not to confuse her. Nothing special. Just a little headache. Let's do this. Some painkillers, maybe? Of course, I wasn't aware where to find required medicine, so it took me a while to find them. Finally, I handed a metamizole tablet. What about, like, aspirin? Okay. Actually, to be honest, when I have headaches, I don't take anything for it because I don't need medication. I'll just live with it. I'm not, like, a sissy enough that I need to take a medication the minute my head starts to hurt. My head can hurt for days and I won't give a fuck. Okay. Thanks. I still think she's my favorite. She smiled. That was completely unexpected and I lost touch with reality staring at her. What? Lena turned awkward in an instant. Listen, I've been wondering, do you like this? I don't know what got into me, but I grabbed that magazine from the table and showed her that picture of a skirt and a cardigan, which would really suit Lena in my opinion. Maybe I went completely nuts thinking about all the girls being in my world. Or maybe I wanted to distract myself instead of just waiting for the nurse to come back. Lena looked at the picture. Yes, I guess. Is stuff like this in fashion? I guess. She got confused and started blushing. Why do you ask? Really? Why? Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, I kind of want to go for the direct approach just because I really like Lena. And also hearing that thing would be just nice in general. Especially for girls. But at the same time, I feel like the more subtle approach is something that we need to be doing with Lena. But at the same time, shy girls have most likely have a lot of doubt. So being more direct is the best way. At least I'm shy, and I think being more direct. If you're talking to me and you being more direct, I'm more likely to realize that you're flirting than if you're not to be more direct. Just because I'm really bad at figuring out when someone's flirting or not. So yeah, I'm gonna go the direct route. Thank you. It's alright, I'm just being completely honest. We were quiet for some time. How is your headache? Much better, thank you. She smiled. I'll be off. Good luck. And then I went out and I continued to look through the magazine. After a while, somebody knocked at the door again. Seems like the infirmary is the most popular place to go. Suddenly, I decided to roleplay a nurse. Why? Just a male version. A nurse is a male and a female thing. What male version? That's what it. Okay, whatever. No, whatever. And said, "Come in." Oh, I forgot to read that. I read that in my head. I was like, huh. It's basically said, "Open the door," and Oleana walked in, which you could see for yourself. Okay. Wow, did I miss the moment when you decided to start knocking? Anything wrong with me knocking? She frowned. Where does it hurt? Why on earth would I tell you? Where is the nurse? Right in front of you. I imposingly crossed my legs and looked questioningly at her. I'd better go. It'd be better to die than be treated by you. Oh, same. She smiled mischievously. You didn't even let me try. Oleana thought for a moment. Though you could give me some pills. What's bothering you? It took her some time to reply. A heavy stomach. She has cramps. Oh, that's... I was going to say that's cute, but that's not cute. Cramps suck, but you know. Sure it's not an empty head? I muttered under my breath. What did you say? Nothing. Give me a second. I found the pills in the first drawer I opened. Thank you, doctor. She smiled cheerfully. Watching Oleana, I could not imagine just how optimistic and active a child could have any health problems. Overdosed on stolen candies, right? She gave me a baleful look. No, I left everything for you. Oleana ran out of the infirmary and slammed the door. Oh, so that was not the right option. But it was probably the true option. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Yeah. Is Eliza gonna walk in now? Or Slavia? Again, I went back to studying Soviet fashion trends. Time passed, but the nurse was still absent. I wasn't searching for Shurik, wasn't looking for any clues concerning my situation. I was just sitting and flipping through a magazine. Just for a moment, I felt quite satisfied with the situation. So far, everything that has happened here could have been seen as just a trip to a summer camp, and if nothing changes anytime soon, then I can start working. Again, somebody knocked at the door. Did I miss the outbreak of an epidemic? Oh, Slavia! I knew it was going to be either her or Eliza. Slavia was standing at the doorway. Oh, hi. Isn't the nurse here? No, she's not here. I'm taking over for today. Great. I'd like... She hesitated. What? By the way, Semyon, Slavia said and looked intently at me. What? It seems like I lost my keys. Have you seen them anywhere? Sure I have. Yes, here. I found them near the canteen yesterday. I wanted to return them to you, but forgot about it. I was really bad at lying. My cheeks were red and my eyes were wandering around and my hands were constantly shaking. Here. I was already preparing myself for an appropriate scolding, but Slavia only took the keys and said, Thanks. So what have you come for? I really needed to change the subject. Does anything hurt? No, it's nothing. Strange. I wouldn't even think that such an open person as Slavia would keep something quiet. If there's something bothering you, tell me. That's why I'm here, to treat people. I smiled widely. No. I mean, yes, but no. Hearing that made anything possible, even division by 0. So how can I help you? You? I guess you can't. She smiled and was going to leave, but suddenly stopped. However, could you step out for a minute? Oh no, this is the period problem. I knew one of them was gonna... Why not? Okay. I stepped out of the infirmary and leaned against the wall. I wonder what she might be doing that I can't even see. After a minute, the door opened and Slavia came out. She was carrying a small bundle. Don't ask about the bundle, just don't. Good luck, I shouted after her. Thank you. She gave me one of the sweet smiles before leaving. You just don't ask about it. Just don't. I looked at the time. It was getting late. I read the magazine backwards and forwards, but the nurse still wasn't here. And there's Eliza. Suddenly the door burst open and Eliza rushed inside. She looked at me piercingly. What are you doing here? Sitting? I admitted honestly. Okay then. It's even better without the nurse, she murmured. Are you sick? I asked acidly. Eliza didn't answer and came closer to me. Move over. Why? So I can open the door, isn't it obvious? What for? She got angry. None of your business. Well, I'm kind of in charge here. She gave it a moment's thought. They gave me some activated carbon. Stomachache? Yeah. She grinned sharply. I got the feeling there was something wrong here. Fuck it. But you never know. What if she really had a snake? Okay. I reached into the drawer and got out a packet of activated carbon. Thanks. She wrested it from my hands and ran away. It was 15 minutes till dinner and the nurse still wasn't back. And I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you all enjoyed that episode. So yeah, we got quite a lot of options there. I feel like I'm going to end up, I don't know, I'm probably going to have made a wrong choice somewhere along there, probably with Liana, but you know, what am I going to do now? Anyway, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys with whatever I post next. So yeah, bye guys.